Welcome. How's everybody doing? Welcome to my new channel, Truth Matters. My very first video for it. I thought I'd make something a little bit, a little bit basic, something that's carried over from my other channel. For those of you who don't know who I am Ted the Atheist from my channel called Ted the Atheist. My name is Ted, and I got the name Ted the Atheist from some Christians. Anyways, in my other channel, I pretty much find preachers and I debate them, and then I upload that raw video to the internet, pretty much uncut for the most part. So this channel is going to be a little different. I'm going to be able to do more content because you can't always find preachers to make fun of. So since I care about other topics and I want to cover controversial topics because I care about the truth, I'm all about education and awareness, then that's what we're going for. And today we're just going to make our very first video for this. And of course I've got to cover the channel I came from, which is to the Atheist channel. And I'm going to cover this first topic, which is belief in God and the truth on that, the truth and the belief in God. And next video, I promise, it's not going to be about any God or religion. I may do religious stuff in the future, different contexts, but we're going to hit different topics every week. Okay, so I'm going to go for at least one video a week, possibly two. I'm not sure I'll be able to go three. I'm doing everything on my own, and I'm not too good at editing, but I'm trying to give it the best go I can. So, on that, let's go ahead and start with our new first video. We're going to talk about... Get my glasses on because I'm old. All right, so here we have a nice blinding white canvas, and today, let me make this a little smaller here. All right, so today is going to be, I feel like I'm doing Sesame Street. Today's letter is, no. Today we're going to talk about belief in God and the truth of that. And it's going to be very simple, very quick. It's going to be not too much info. I don't want to lose you guys, but just enough info to where, you can't reasonably argue against this, right? Because that's what we're after here. We're after to spread some truth and make people think. And so that's what we're going to go. I'm going to do a quick little thing here. I decided to go with a little idea here that I thought of. You know how Christians like to use that little circle? I'm going to use a circle too. I'm going to go for that circle. And we're going to use the same circle. So here's a circle. This very perfect circle. If it doesn't look like a perfect circle, there's something wrong with your eyes. You need some glasses because that's a perfect circle. Yeah. So here's a perfect circle. And this is all the knowledge in the world. Isn't that what the Christians say? All the knowledge in the world. So... here you're going to have a little Christian. I'm a Christian. Hoy. I'm an artist. I'm a very good artist. Here you get a couple eyes and a mouth. I don't want to be too happy because... And this is supposed to be... That's supposed to be an exclamation point, but we're just going to... We effed it up, so we're just going to make it a dark cloud. And it's just raining on them. We don't really need to do that, but I did anyways. Anyway, so... he is telling you, and you're here. Yo, what's up? This is you. You're looking that way. He's like, there is a God. There is a God. God exists. And so whenever someone, this is very important. This is very basic, but whenever someone tells you that there is something that exists, what are they doing? They're saying, hey, there's a God. You know what they're saying? What they should be saying is that there is something in the world. This is everything we know. There's something in all of our knowledge in the world, all of our knowledge, that shows that there is a God. And all they should be doing is telling you about this information. They're making you aware of the information they already have. That's what they should be doing. Whenever someone tells you something is true, that means that they're saying, hey, I got a hold of this information and I want to share it with you. That's what they're doing. That's what they should be doing. So when this guy says, "Hey, there's a God," what they're doing is, you know, "Hey, this is supposed to be sound waves." And it's really, I'm such a good artist, obviously, and they should be saying, "Hey, there is a God," and they're telling you, they're making you aware of it, of the information that they have. So you go to them, you're like, "Hey, okay, what's the evidence you have?" And they're just going to be like, some book we wrote called, I actually I spell it like this, Bible. And they say they read the Bible, right? Or they'll say other things about, "Oh, it's helped me in my life, my life, or whatever, blah blah blah. I orgasm every night for Jesus, you know." So this is basically what they say. They never actually point you to any evidence that they should be. And this is how you can find out anyone's lying to you, about anything. Whenever someone says something is real, and they don't automatically say, "Oh, this is the evidence I have. This is what I have. This is it. You can test for yourself. This is it." When they don't give you they show you that information, then something's wrong. Then what they have is this. This is what they have. Dogma. If you can't articulate, if you can't defend what you're saying, then you have dogma. I mean, this is true for a lot of things people are talking about. But today, we're just going to concentrate on this topic, because if I get to talking, I'm going to be talking about other topics, and I don't want to do that. So, whenever someone says to you a God exists, and now I used to be really back in the day, like 20 years ago, when I was new at this topic, people would be like, throwing me curveballs, and I would get confused by it. I can remember being here in the town I'm in when I was back in college, and someone would say something like, we'd be talking about religion or something, and then they'd throw something at me about, "Well, Neptune is X, Y, and Z. How do you explain that?" Blah 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 blah, and it would throw me off, and I wouldn't be able to comment further, because my brain would be trying to get wrapped around something they're talking about here, and they're trying to make it seem as if they made a point, and I'd try to understand it, and I would think I might be stumped. But basically what people do is, if you want to debate well with these people, you really have to just hold them to what they need to be held to. Don't be afraid to call them out, right? I get accused all the time of not letting people finish talking sometimes, only because I know where they're going, right? So if they start talking about, "Well, in my life, I'm blah, blah, blah," I'm like, okay, I'm not here to hear about your feelings, right? You said something exists. I want to know what the evidence is of it. "Well, it's the Bible." I go, "Okay, well, I'm smart enough not to believe in extraordinary things based on just a story alone. Okay, I'm sorry it looks like you do, right? So if you can't give me any evidence, then obviously you have some issues you need to work out with a professional, which I am not." That's basically it. So the truth is that here's because I have to make this for every video. For every video, I've got to do this line, because it's just the way it is. God is. Truth is. I like my handwriting. Truth is, God is. Oops. Am I spelling it right? Am I spelling that right? I can type better when I'm like I can do better. Yeah. Imagine. Hey man, don't get me for this, okay? Because let me change this back here. Brushes. Cut my brushes. No, that's filling paint. Oops, that's an eraser. I can't even use paint. Is this a brush? Or is this, no, this is a knife filter. Oh, brushes. Yeah, I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. So this is, oh my gosh. What am I doing? Oh, it needs to be black. Dude, it's black. Dude, I can't even use this, really? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do it. Imaginary. You ever type and like you don't know how to type, you don't know how to spell something, so you type it out and it comes out correct because you know how to type, you know how to spell when you type, but not when you like saying it verbally. Anyways, that's my problem sometimes. Okay, I just should have just typed it all out. Anyway, so the truth is that God is imaginary, and that is the topic of today's video. I don't care how much someone knows the Bible. I don't care how much they tell me about stuff that happens in your life. All you have to do to beat these guys in a debate is hold them to the criteria. Everything needs a scientific explanation, right? That's what needs to happen. If you can't defend, if you can't give, first you have to know what it is we're talking about, and then you have to give evidence for how you know what you're talking about, right? So what does a God need? A God needs, I'm just going to type it out because God needs definition, right? You need to define what it is you're talking about, right? You got to, because if you don't know what you're talking about and you say you believe in it, what you don't believe in anything, right? So technically we can say that everyone out there who believes in a God doesn't believe in anything, right? They believe in an idea that we've created, right? So without definition, we have nothing, right? And then after definition, you need evidence, right? You got to be able to show how you know what you know, or how you, where in this world of knowledge right here, what is there that shows us what you're talking about. So, and then you might get people who try to be like, well, they'll try to say that, you know, gods are, you know, I can really spell omnipotent. I can't spell omnipotent, right? And they'll say they're like, omniscient. They'll say that, you know, they are love. They'll say that it's outside of space, time, blah, blah. They'll say all these pretty little talking point words that they learned in their church, and nothing. I talked to a Muslim guy online once, and he tried to use these words that meant nothing. Like, can any of those things be used towards like telling what a squirrel is or a cat, right? I mean, when you talk about a being, what do we need to know about? Like, what is it that we need to, what do we need to know? Like, what is it about a God? I mean, okay, what is it, right? What's it made of? I'll just put, what is it? I can really do this. What is it made of? Where live? How it do what it do, right? You should be able to answer those questions, right? Why can't we answer those? We should be able to answer those questions. We should have a general good idea of what it is we're talking about, right? I mean, we first came to know black holes using math, right? But we have a very good idea of what they are. We might not know all about them. You know, they're very complex and still kind of mysterious, but we have a general idea of what they are, right? So, but we have no idea what a God is, right? Where is it made of? Where does it live? And if someone tells you, oh, well, you can't know those things, why? Because a story told you so? Yeah, no, that doesn't work too well. So, I guess back to the point here, guys. I'll wrap it up here. I don't want to make this a long video because I don't want to bore anybody. But my first video, the truth is God is imaginary, and if anyone wants to challenge me on that, be very happy to cover that. I'm actually considering doing debates. I haven't really done them before, but I'm willing to do that for stuff. But we'll see how that goes. Totally new channel here. I barely know what I'm doing. I hate editing, but I'm gonna make this happen through all my other future videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed my first video here. I'm going to choose another topic, and I'm going to do another video next week. Hopefully 2 videos, and we'll see how we're going. All right, cool. Thanks. Peace.